Good afternoon. This is Bob Sinsel in the newsroom of the Republican. This week, all Oakland and Garrett County has been celebrating an event that comes close to equaling its own centennial of 1949. This week has been the A.D. Naylor centennial, an occasion that we have all had the pleasure of enjoying. Undoubtedly, the one who has enjoyed it most is here in the newsroom today with us. Mr. A.D. Naylor, the founder of A.D. Naylor and Company hardware store and president of the First National Bank. Mr. Naylor has already begun his second century of life after observing his 100th birthday anniversary yesterday. Mr. Naylor, of all your birthdays, has this 100th one been the most exciting?
Yes, it has been a wonderful birthday. I received hundreds of congratulations from all over the country, and I received a nice letter, personal letter from ex-Vice President Nixon, and one from Governor Charles of Maryland, and from the Bankers Association and American Bankers Association in New York, and First National Bank of Baltimore, and two banks from Mount Vernon, Ohio, and a number of other banks.
Yes, sir. I understood that the telegrams over there measure just about a foot high.
Yeah, there are dozens of telegrams, and I've had a wonderful time.
Well, that's wonderful. Mr. Naylor, the trend in recent years has been that men should retire at the age of 65. Now, do you think that this is a sound philosophy?
No, I think a man 65 is just in his prime.
Yes, sir.
Life has just begun.
Right.
And the way for him to live to be an old age is to keep busy and happy.
Keep busy and happy.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's all right.
Miss Naylor, you came to Oakland in 1884 as a blacksmith, and since that time, you've built one of the finest hardware stores in this part of the country. Do you feel that Oakland and Garrett County offer as much business opportunity today as they did when you arrived back in 1884?
I think so. I think the opportunity is just as great today and probably greater than they were when I come to Oakland. When I come to Oakland, there was no banks here, and the opportunities in real estate, and I think Garrett County just in its infancy.
Very fine, yes, sir. Now, you have seen a great deal of history pass before your eyes. Do you think that we will change as much in the next 100 years as we have in the past century?
That's hard for me to tell, but I really believe we do. I don't know what's going to take place in the next 100 years, but we may land on the moon in that time.
Yes, sir. Well, that's very possible. Now, our way of living has changed considerably since you came on this scene. The machines are doing much of our work, and we still can't find time enough to do many of the things we would like to do. Would you like to return to the good old days when the pace did seem a little slower?
No, I wouldn't want to go back to the good old days. Now, those good old days was all right at that time, but today, why, things are different. When I was a young man, we didn't have any electricity, no appliances, electric appliances, and no transportation like we have today. Today we can start from New York and land in California in 5 or 6 hours, and I wouldn't want to go back to the old days.
Right. Now, Miss Naylor, do you have any particular words of wisdom to pass along to the oncoming generation? What would you recommend to the oncoming generation for their success?
Well, I should say keep busy.
Keep busy?
And don't look on the job.
Right-o. Thanks, Mr. Naylor. It certainly has been a pleasure to talk with you on this 100th birthday in one day. You have final words, sir.
I want to thank the people of Garrett County and the community for the cooperation in my centennial. We've had a nice time, and I appreciate all that you've done for me, more than I deserve.